We have a board meeting once a month, and the following Monday after that, we do a club strategy meeting where we discuss the agenda and the minutes of the previous board meeting. It kind of gives us an opportunity to discuss and kind of get more friendly and social. You have to stay connected, and it's important to keep that communication open. I think it's great. I mean, I come in here and I didn't know about half the clubs that we have presented to us, and it's just great to see all the different opportunities that we have, and then it kind of helps us decide where we're going to focus our money and time into. And somebody will come in and tell us about the Colts and about what they're trying to do, and then we decide that's a great idea. Let's give them some money to help them out. And really, we're youth focused. All of our time and money goes into youth organizations. The key clubs and the K-Kids, really getting them to their leadership programs and getting them some kind of exposure to that kind of training. That's really the focus of our club.
Sure.
It's just about being focused to your community and the spirit of the community. Try to focus on the same values that most religions have.
Yeah.
Some of the most things we're proud of is our Optimist flag program, Avenue of Flags, where we're out and we're putting flags up 5 times a year in people's yards, and it's our largest fundraiser, which allows us to give grants out to many different youth organizations. As far as the future goes, it's definitely a bright future we have. We really believe in bringing our members in. Our focus is the youth, but it's also on our communities and working together in our community, as well as working with others and making us better optimists, better citizens, essentially. We're always trying to find younger members to come in and help carry the torch. It can be a challenge, but I think the biggest thing is finding ways to communicate with the younger generations. It's definitely a kind of a changing of the guards, and we need their help. And we're definitely open and willing to bring them into the club and make it better for all of us.
Jim, the reason that our Rotary Club's been involved in immunizations for kids so many years is because we look at it as improving the overall health of the community and of the children, of course, that we're serving. And Rotary International and Rotary, as our club, is very involved in eradicating polio and improving children's health throughout the world. So that's our primary focus, and our local club uses funds that we raise from our events to subsidize this event. We also have lead screening involved, that parents can have their children tested for lead. If you live in an older house or something like that, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
And so we get the kids their immunizations so they're ready to get to kindergarten or whatever they're needing at whatever age appropriate.
Yeah.
The Sandboxville is basically a project for the JCs to go out and get involved with the community. We try to make kids happy, and they obviously were very happy. You show up with a wheelbarrow of sand, and they just have a heyday. They're out there looking forward to obviously playing in the sand. And this year it was incredibly cold, but they were still out there in their winter coats and just wanting to dig in right away. That stop was actually the best stop of the day. They just came running out and were just overly excited. They're the ones that were in their winter coats, and the sandbox was deeper than what the parents had expected for the number of wheelbarrows. And so then they actually purchased a couple more wheelbarrows, and the kids were like, "Oh, do you need more sand?" And they're like, "Yeah, we do."